Hello, happy Sunday, everybody. I just wanted to let you know I thoroughly enjoyed reading your responses, and I thought that it would be easier just to do a quick video to address a little bit of the differences and, just give contribution to your feedback, which I thought was amazing. And so it sounds like we all agree that a fundraising plan and a development plan are extremely important within an organization. And there are some cases, as I said in one of the comments, that a fundraising plan might not be as necessary if you're a smaller organization or you don't do events or campaigns. And there are some nonprofits out here who don't really operate off doing events. However, if you are an organization that does events, it's great to have a fundraising plan because it really helps you break down the individual goal of each event or campaign. And so, for example, with my organization, we do both. I do my development plan at the beginning of every fiscal year, and that just maps out my entire year, what my overall goal is, how much we want to raise for the year in its totality. So, for example, we raise about $560,000 a year, but $190,000 of that comes specifically from campaigns and events. And so that $190,000, I have fundraising plans. So just so you know that fundraising plan isn't one plan. Sometimes it's several plans, and you don't do them all at the same time. So for example, I usually do my fundraising plans about a month to 2 months ahead of an event so we can prep and prepare with our development or event committees as to what we need to do to reach our goal. So we have really about three to four campaigns that we do annually every year. Colorado Gives Day, our luncheon, our virtual 5K this year, which is normally an in-person event, and then we have our CCA Gives Hope, which is an internal giving campaign. And we have like little mini campaigns, but those are the big core ones that we do. So two in-person events, and then we do these campaigns that will help us get to that $190,000, scholarship campaigns and things like that are department. But each of those campaigns and events need their own plan so that I know that as I map out and plan goals for that, that I am in a good space of what I need to do to accomplish that goal. So, for example, with the Foxtrot 5K, if I know that my goal is $17,000 this year, I need to know exactly what I should charge for tickets, exactly how many people need to register, exactly how many sponsors I need, exactly when I need to start promoting, what kind of messaging needs to go out, social media, email, text messaging, should there be a text to give option, should there be a video that we post. All of these things are really important for us to know in that specific plan to know that if it is reasonable to meet that $17,000 goal. The thing that happens when you don't have a plan is that oftentimes we can't foresee as we're going through it that we're not going to meet our goals. So one of the things I recognized really fast early on in my career, events that I didn't have a plan for sometimes met goal or fell a little bit under. But if I realized that I wasn't going to meet goal, I didn't find out till almost the event was almost there. Whereas when I did have a plan, I had a very solid strategy on what it was I needed to do to meet that goal. And very early on, I could see if that goal was reasonable or not reasonable. So, for example, if I realized that the goal that I set for the virtual 5K had to be $50 per runner to even meet that goal, I would know that that goal is probably too high, or I would have to exert a little extra energy into sponsorships or fundraising pages in order to meet that, because $50 is too much to charge for a 5K. Nobody's going to pay that. The max people might pay is $25. So knowing that ahead of the time, because I've made a plan, enables me to not only meet my goal but exceed my goal. So I found that when I began to make individual fundraising plans for each event that I did, which these don't have to be very long. They usually, ideally, for me, are about 1 to 2 pages long. Of course, you can do an elaborate one, but elaborate campaigns, most people aren't going to read. You have to remember the development plan as well as the fundraising plan should be something that really, really does lend to people to be able to follow if you were not available, if you went away, that they could pick that up and pick up where you left off. So in class on Thursday, I will show you the development plan that I created for my organization and just walk you through how high level that is. And then, the fundraising plan really does break down the budget and what we need, and I'll show you that as well. So I look forward to talking to everybody on Thursday. You have done a great Great job in week 2. And next week is synchronous session. So I look forward to seeing everybody. But thank you for your input. And as always, just email me or give me a shout out through text if you have any questions. See you Thursday.